Yeah, I wanted to keep it at 4-1. I thought their guy Holland was unavailable, it looked like today, so they're going to go with Ottavino, who's good. But I really wanted to keep it at 4-1. So once we turned that double play and Pena's in 30-some pitches, I thought, let's get Stropey in there for 1 out. And he got it, but the ball went off of his foot. And then they had some good at-bats. And, I mean, the foul ball that was called fair, really, that's a couple extra runs also. But nevertheless, regardless of all that stuff, we just have to do a better job at the plate. We didn't hit any balls hard, basically, until that inning where we did string together, which is nice to string together some singles. We've been wanting to do that. But overall, man, we just did not hit the ball well at all.
When a team isn't hitting, does everything else automatically look worse? And do you have to kind of caution against that? Is that your job? Is that the coach's job?
Of course, it always does. Everybody, when you're not hitting, people will accuse you of not trying or not caring and all that other kind of crazy stuff. But it's not true. They do care. We do care. We're just not hitting. What you're seeing right now, you're seeing it in person. If you happen to be in L.A. and San Diego, that's exactly what we looked like when we were out there also. I don't have any strong explanations for it. Just a lot of guys are really struggling badly at the same time. They're the same guys that we rode to the World Series last year, and they're very good young players. It's just not working right now. So in moments like this, you have to stay consistent in your approach with them. You keep working with them, and you know that it's going to come back.
What did you see from Russ today?
Addison, he looked a little off even on defense. His whole game was just off just a click. I normally wouldn't pinch hit for him right there, but I thought, based on what I'm seeing again, trying to ease him back into the flow of things, just still off a little bit, but we're going to put him right back out there tomorrow.
Was the play where the pitcher's running and he runs to second?
Yep.
That's just a mistake there?
Well, either you're just going to get it and go there immediately, which would have beaten him easily had that been the case, or just throw it to first base because Zoe's over a little bit based on the pitcher hitting. So there's really no force with Zoe at second base. It's either get it yourself or throw it to first base. He decided that late. Fortunately, we got the out, but nevertheless, he decided that too late.
So this team collectively has hit, obviously, in the past, whether in Anaheim or in Tampa. Have you ever seen where all of a sudden, collectively, they just stop for a while?
Of course, it happens to everybody. I'm sure if you ask every other team, they're going to tell you the same thing. Of course, it happens. To the extent that it's happening with some guys, it's a little bit more difficult. Like Schwarb's right now, obviously, is really still in that moment, and even Ian is having a hard time. You could talk about Addison, but Wilson's had his moments. Even the more veteran players, those numbers have come back down. So it's just collectively a bad moment offensively for us. But I've been there, yes. I've seen it, yes. Do you come out of it? Yes. And you prefer doing it sooner rather than later. It's just a tough moment right now.
Managers have to be the same guy. You got to be the same guy. You can't change your personality. As long as the effort's there and you're seeing that, are you not going to be showing frustration, demonstrable?
No, it was a 4-1 game until the ball went off Stropey's foot. I mean, that's what I'm saying. We really did play well. It's not like we played poorly. We played well to keep it at 4-1, and he makes a good pitch on LeMahieu. It hits him right, jams him, hits the ball up the middle, hits him in the foot. Ball rolls to third base, and then he jams Arenado, but he kept the ball fair. So really, I thought Strop threw the ball extremely well. It was just very unfortunate today.
You remain to be constant about the last couple of days no BP because is that just the obvious message that we're not panicking, nobody's panicking, we're keeping things away?
No, I mean, it's not a message at all. It's just the fact that I don't think BP is worth what everybody thinks it's worth. I mean, it's just about getting loose before the game. There's nothing more that they can do out there on the field that's actually going to benefit them during the game. They can't swing anymore. They swing plenty. It's not physically swinging. It's about chasing pitches out of the zone. It's about chasing the ball up. It's about chasing the ball in the dirt. Things to that nature. The other stuff they could work on in the cage. I've always thought that if you really want to get something done in regards to adjustments, it would be off of a tee or a soft toss or in a cage. Batting practice on the field is nice, but it's not where you're necessarily going to, by having them take more hitting, that's going to make them hit better. I don't believe in that.